This may seem like a very far out idea to accept initially, but ultimately it will be seen to be true. And that is that you get everything that you want always. So who am I speaking to? If we believe that I'm speaking to a personal entity that has desires for particular things in life, then we will consider what I'm saying to be absurd. We may even say that the guy saying it is insane. Because obviously everything that has happened in my life is deemed to be not what I wanted or some things that I did want. But I'm not speaking to a personal entity. I'm speaking to the only reality that is present, this infinite consciousness that is the source and substance of everything that exists. From the perspective of infinite consciousness, everything that happens and arises is desired to happen. One way of looking at manifestation is that from the infinite plenum of energy that is infinite consciousness, there is the exhilarating movement of manifestation, where from formlessness comes form. And we could describe that as desire. The desire for form. Prior to form, there is the desire for form. There is the movement into form. So, as infinite consciousness, we always get what we want. Everything that happens is our creation. It is our free will as this infinitely free presence of being that consciously allows itself to manifest as everything that happens. And this consciously allowing itself is not an intellectual or thought-made process. It is just the spontaneous occurrence of itself. There is no cause and effect interplay that generates manifestation. For cause and effect are a conceptual duality that are rendered within manifestation. They do not exist prior to manifestation. There is only the infinite presence of consciousness, which is not dualistic. It is a non-dual presence and has no cause. It is a causeless presence, timeless, eternal. It is the only presence present. There is nothing outside of it, beyond it, deeper than it, that could be its origination. Consciousness is causeless, so it is not bound by the duality of cause and effect. It is only from the point of view of manifestation that we say the effect is manifestation and consciousness is the cause. So, in the same manner, we can understand that to say that consciousness desires manifestation is equally only a statement that can be made within manifestation. Consciousness does not conceptualize desire prior to the arising of manifestation. But the way for us as consciousness to reflect upon ourself is manifestation. Are all of these thoughts, these intellectual contemplations, these feelings that are vibrations. And so as we reflect on our nature, we use words that describe how we experience ourselves, how we experience this infinite consciousness that we are manifesting within ourselves. And one word that we can use for that is desire, or everything is the effect of ourself. Knowing full well that there is no fundamental duality of cause and effect. For everything that is the effect of consciousness is made of this causeless substance. Everything that is desired by consciousness is made of this desireless presence. So we simultaneously have no desire as infinite consciousness. We are complete. There is nothing that we can acquire outside of ourself that would add to ourself. There is nothing outside of ourself that we could seek, for we are unlimited. And yet, as manifestation arises within ourself, it is a dynamism that is guided by what we could call desire. It is the movement for creation and more creation and more creation. So desire is what is rendering every moment. We always get what we desire. For as consciousness, we are the source of everything. We always get what we want. We always get what we create. Everything is the effect of ourself. Everything comes from our freedom. How would it be to live this way, understanding this?